So I'm fairly excited at the moment. Just done something I haven't done in about 6 years. I have gone and bought myself a new mower. Finally got round to sorting out the me 21-inch mower problem. Might be a little bit surprised with what I actually got in the end. I was surprised myself. So I'm gonna get it unloaded, and as I unload it and sort of see what it's all about, have a look at it, I will go over in the voiceover why I ended up getting this mower, because I hadn't planned to. The start of this week, I hadn't planned to be coming home with this mower, but there's a few different reasons why I came home with this one. Anyway, let's get cracking.
And so here we go. My new mower is the Toro Pro line. Now we'll go over a few bits and pieces of why I ended up getting this mower, because until the day I brought this mower, I'd sort of forgotten that these mowers even existed. And in my mind, the only mower I thought I was getting, probably since the end of last year, was going to be the Honda HRX 537. Upon getting this mower, it does come with a fairly massive manual or instruction manual that I'll have to go through at some point. A few little differences as well, which I'm not used to, is this mower comes with a mulching plug rather than the little handle on top of the old Honda. This one comes with a plug, which I must try not to leave on any jobs, because that will happen, I guarantee. And also this mower has only one blade underneath, whereas my old Honda had two blades sort of set slightly apart, so it was supposed to cut the bits and pieces up a lot smaller. So that was my main sort of first look at the mower. So the story behind me getting the Toro instead of the Honda basically boils down to the fact that I was really struggling to get hold of a Honda. I want to buy a mower from my local manufacturers, my local machinery suppliers, and that's always the way I'm going to do things. I'm not really one to buy something off of the internet. I really like to support my local dealers, that sort of thing, and my local dealers have always looked after me really well in the past. I once brought a mower off of them that after 2 or 3 weeks I realised it wasn't the mower for me, and took it back, no issue whatsoever. Probably something I couldn't do if I brought a mower off the internet. So I really wanted to buy the HRX, Honda HRX from my local suppliers. But when I went in on this day to get one, they basically turned and told me that they couldn't get one in probably until the end of April, looking into May. Now, whether that's down to COVID, just struggling to get things in, but I obviously couldn't wait that long to get a mower. So as me and the guy were having a little chat, behind the guy was a poster, a Toro poster, and on the poster was a Toro Pro line. Now, I honestly had forgotten all about these mowers. Probably this time last year I was really quite keen to pick up one of these mowers, have a go, see how it was. I remember even speaking to my dad about it, thinking I was going to get one of these. But at some point along the line I talked myself out of it, and I just had my heart set on getting the Honda. But yeah, as I saw the poster behind him, I realised that the Toro did everything that I needed it to do. I needed a mower that bagged, I needed a mower that mulched, I needed it to be 21 inch. So I asked the guy there and then, I said, do you have any of the Toro Pro lines in? Because I hadn't seen one at the shop for a while. It's not something I'd walked past for a while. And he said, I don't think we've sold one for quite a long time. I don't think we've got one in. Looked on his computer and they had four in stock. And he said, if you give me till lunchtime, I'll build one for you, and you can have it and go from there. And that was that. I popped back at lunchtime, it was ready to go, and picked it up. And I am now the proud owner of a Toro Pro line. So this isn't going to be a review video. Obviously I've only used the mower for a couple of hours since owning it, but there's a few things obviously are a little bit different to the Honda which I'm used to using, and I really don't want to constantly go on about differences between the two mowers. You know, there obviously are going to be a lot of differences, but I'm going to try not to, every video I do, be a comparison video between the two. But it's a lot heavier than I'm used to. That is the main thing I would say, is it is a fair amount heavier and chunkier than the old Honda. But I must be honest, I'm not going to miss saying Honda HRX 537. There's just too many numbers involved with these mowers nowadays. So from now on, just to say the Toro Pro line, it's going to be so much easier in my videos. On this day, as I just brought the mower, I was driving to this job and it was absolutely pouring down with rain. And I have heard a few people say about these mowers that they don't bag particularly well. Now obviously everything on this mower is clean as a whistle, spick and span. So I did at some point take the mulch plug out and just give it a go with bagging. The grass when I first started was fairly damp, and I really thought that underneath would be getting a bit clogged up with the damp grass, that sort of thing, but it really did okay. You know, it's one of those things that you can't really tell from using it for a couple of hours. Obviously after use, with it getting dustier and dustier, whether they will have an issue with it at some point, I don't know. But on this day, mulched absolutely fine, bagged absolutely fine, and yeah, I really enjoyed using it, and I can't foresee there being much of a problem with me using it in the future. I'm looking forward to putting it on more lawns. Thank you for watching, guys. I know there was a lot of talking in this video, so hopefully you enjoyed. Take care, be good. I will see you next time.